Look, I think 2017 was the turning point for ModelCo, and I think it's that sweet 15 turning point in business where you actually work out what you're doing. The ModelCo brand has continued to grow from strength to strength. We started as one product and turned basically into a multinational beauty brand over the course of 15 years. I think the biggest pivotal point for me this year and my team was the signing of the Karl Lagerfeld collaboration, which was a huge feat. ModelCo is obviously very well known for our celebrity ambassadors and innovation. So coming off the back of a huge celebrity endorsement with Hailey Baldwin, we were approached by the Karl Lagerfeld group to do a collaboration with Karl. So we tendered against 27 brands and ModelCo won. So we're knee deep in product development. We're launching 50 products next year with Karl. So 2017 has been a huge year of innovation, growth, international expansion.
Well, just on that idea of the types, of course you've had the Lagerfeld collaboration, you mentioned Hailey Baldwin. Is that the way to engage these more Instagram, image-savvy consumers now?
Look, I think advertising is definitely a different place than it was. When I started my brand 15 years ago, I mean, there was two ways that women consume media. It was print media and it was television. And if you're in a Vogue magazine or a Woman's Day and a woman read about it, they'd go to the shop and buy a product. Now, today, women consume media in so many different ways. Path to purchase is different. I've had to literally learn digital and social overnight. And women who influence the purchasing power of consumers today are not the basic celebrities anymore. They're the everyday woman, social influencers. Social media is basically ruling and consuming the media and the way people shop. Now, basically, that's the forefront of women's commercial decision on what to purchase, be it clothing, fashion, or anything.
Well, just on that note, when we think retail, we think social influencers, we think online, we also now, more lately for Australian retailers, think Amazon. How do you view that in terms of the challenge to the retail space and the challenge that Australian retailers are facing moving forwards?
Look, I think it's a shifting gear. I think a lot of the Australian brands who are traditionally in the bricks and mortar retailers, we are now thinking of different ways to market to our consumers. So obviously there's Amazon and there's Net-a-Porter and there's all these various different online sites. But I think with my business, beauty women will always want to touch and feel the product. So there's still going to be a need for us to be in bricks and mortar as well as online.
So to your mind, what makes a good CEO in the current climate in Australian business?
I think what makes a good CEO in 2017 is someone who leads by example and someone who really has a collaborative approach with their team. And it's obviously these younger Gen Ys and millennials that have got so much influence on today's society. So I'm 44 as a CEO, so I definitely look to my younger juniors and younger peers in the office to also have influence on the business strategy.
Are you inspired by the number of women that we do see at this year's Executive Awards?
Look, I think definitely we're starting to see more women playing with the men. I was fortunate enough in my category to have another lady in the category, and I'm also in the CEO category as the only woman in the category. So I think it's definitely still male dominated, but it's fantastic to see women coming up the ranks and especially being recognised for their achievements.
Shelley, congratulations to you and also to ModelCo. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.